My name is Janine. I'm 23 years old. I studied a 4-year teaching degree in South Africa and then decided to come to Taiwan for an extraordinary experience. Hey, good morning. It's just about 7 o'clock this morning and we are in a private Chinese park where Tam and I come and do Tai Chi pretty much every morning. Tai Chi is really common over here. It's a slowed down version of Kung Fu, which is a really good exercise and I find it really relaxing. But this place is happening in the morning. There are so many things. You can do Tai Chi, you can do dancing. So Tam and I kind of move around between the groups. The people think we're crazy because we don't know what we're doing half the time. But it's a lot of fun and come and have a look. Let's go. Well, that's it. That's the park for you. We've done a little bit of Tai Chi, done a bit of dancing. Feeling good. Now ready to go home for some breakfast. Let's go. I've been in Taiwan for 4 months so far and loved every minute of it. Definitely haven't had that culture shock that everyone talks about after the 3 months. That hasn't happened to me and I don't think it will because every day I fall in love with Taiwan. I came here with a friend from college. Her name's Tammy.
Janine, oh my word, she is the most amazing personality, friend, person I've ever met, and my experience in Taiwan would definitely not be the same if it wasn't for Janine.
It's awesome coming with someone. Actually, it helps a lot because when the one's down, you know, the other one brings that person up. For me, being in Taiwan isn't about the money, it's more about the experience. And so being in Taiwan, I didn't want to fill my day with just working. I wanted to have enough time to explore the country as well, to meet different people. Taiwan is situated on the Pacific Rim of Fire, causing seismic activity, which is why Taiwan has so many earthquakes. Thank goodness I haven't experienced one yet. But good can always come from the bad. And so because of those earthquakes, we have these beautiful hot springs to enjoy. Now we are at a place called Keelan, which is only 15 minutes away from where I teach. Can you believe it? So I can come here, relax in a hot spring, and while I'm doing that, it's doing my skin a whole lot of good, excellent for body circulation, and brilliant for health. So now I'm going to go over and enjoy the hot spring with my friend Tammy while my eggs are cooking. Are you jealous? You should be. This pool is a mud pool, which is super good for your skin. Have a look. Really good for the skin. Eggs are ready. It's breakfast time. That's a good way to crash it. I'm a teacher just in the evenings from about 10 to 5 until 9 o'clock. I teach 2 classes every day and also teach on a Saturday, 1 class on a Saturday. Go home in the evening. I will go home in the evening. Good. The ages of the children I teach are from about 5 to 15. So I have a real variety of kids that I teach. Can you see? Now I'm near to Amy. Now I am far from Amy. Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Upside down. Upside down. Wait, you look. West, you look. Familiar. Familiar. Right side up. Right side up. Black dragon claw. What makes a really good class for me is when the children have been enthusiastic and have been participating, when I can see that perhaps they're not as shy, like perhaps their self-esteem has been built, and they're more willing to speak in English. That's awesome for me. I feel that having a teaching degree has definitely benefited me in Taiwan because it's given me a certain amount of confidence in the classroom. Also, I've got some experience with the classroom management and perhaps discipline, also building relationship with children, looking for specific things to find out their strengths and their weaknesses. Yeah, chickens can run. My time with Hess will definitely benefit my future career in teaching because I want to work with Zulu children when I go back to Africa. And so I'll be a second language teacher to them because their mother tongue is Zulu, and I'll be teaching them English. So I mean, it's really like I want to write down every activity because it's really useful for me, really useful. There are a couple day-to-day challenges living in Taiwan, like for example, ordering food is very difficult. A lot of actions and trying to speak in Chinese they don't really understand. So that's one. Cold, not hot, not red, not hot. Red. What is hot again? Not je. Not je. 没有je. Must be cold. Cold. Another challenge, the traffic. Driving on a scooter in Taiwan is very dangerous, but a lot of fun as well. The summers get really humid, which we're really struggling with because we don't have aircon in our apartment. Definitely, being in Taiwan, you can coin it, well, compared to the teaching salary at home. So I'm not saving that much, but that totally depends on you. If you come here with the intention of making money, I think you'll discipline yourself to save it. But the living in Taiwan is pretty cheap. The clothes are very cheap if you shop in the right places, like for example the night market. Food is so cheap, fruit is very cheap. We're now in Ijong night market, it's really happening. You've got to push your way through the people to the bargains, but there are plenty of them. It's definitely shopper's paradise here, so come, let's go have a look. Look at the shoes, come! Yeah. Huh? What do you think? Shoes! Very nice. Let me try and find out how much this costs. How much? How much is it?
这个480，480。对不起，我也不会看。
430? Oh, 谢谢。
来。
480. Okay, what about 400? 400?
Okay.
In Taiwan, you have the clubs and the pubs and the Western spots, but I tend to avoid them because I want to experience like the real rustic Taiwanese places, you know. So the restaurants, some of the Taiwanese restaurants are really cool. So that's what I like to do on weekends. There's this really cool thing that you can do at a restaurant we often go to. You buy a lantern and then everyone writes their wishes on the lantern and they light it and you send it up into heaven and all your wishes will come true. There's so many opportunities available to you if you work for Hess. For example, like there's a summer camp coming up just in a month and a whole bunch of us are going to be going to Singapore. There's a training in Taipei today for a Singapore summer camp, which I'm really excited for, on my way there now. The training for me was really good. Initially I thought, whoa, you know, the Hess methods are so different to what I studied in South Africa. But I've just learned to become open-minded and take experience from other teachers that have been in Taiwan for a while